6 to 12 inches of snow is about to bury the Carolinas. But here's what every major outlet is getting wrong about this storm. They're saying 55 to 75 mile per hour winds. I'm seeing data that suggests we could hit 80 to 90 in some coastal areas. Over 100 temperature records will shatter, and I'm tracking something for next week that honestly has me more concerned than this weekend's blizzard. By the end of this breakdown, you'll know the exact 3-hour window to prepare, the one thing nobody's doing that could save your life, and why Tuesday's system could be even worse. Drop blizzard if you're Carolinas or coastal Virginia, snow if you're mid-Atlantic or Northeast, cold if you're dealing with the Arctic blast, and lucky if you're dodging this completely. I'm replying to every single comment in the next hour, and I need to know, are you prepared right now, yes or no, because your window is closing fast? Let me tell you something I learned the hard way during the 2014 ice storm, when I was stuck on I-85 for 6 hours with my 3-year-old daughter. That's when I realized weather forecasting isn't just about models and data. It's about making sure nobody goes through what we went through that night. So everything I'm about to show you comes from 15 years of tracking coastal storms, and I'm going to share secrets that most meteorologists won't tell you. Right now, at this exact moment, a massive Arctic air mass is sitting across the Midwest and Northeast. And here's the terrifying part. It's the same Arctic air from last weekend's storm, basically recycling and gearing up to unleash even colder temperatures as it surges back down into the southern plains. Tonight and early tomorrow, the most intense part of this Arctic blast drops into Georgia, the Carolinas, Alabama, and by Sunday, extreme cold reaches Florida. We're talking record-breaking cold that millions haven't experienced in years. Life-threatening temperatures that'll make headlines for weeks. But wait, here's something the National Weather Service isn't emphasizing enough, and this is critical. While that Arctic air locks in place, a low-pressure system is going to eject out of Florida and race up the East Coast late tonight. This system is going to rapidly intensify into a bomb cyclone, pressure dropping at least 24 millibars in 24 hours. Now here's my controversial take that disagrees with most outlets. They're calling for 1 to 3 inch per hour snowfall rates. I think we're going to see 4 to 5 inch rates in the most intense bands, and here's why the data supports this. Look at the high-resolution models for late Friday morning. You can see which areas get hit first. Southern West Virginia, eastern Kentucky, parts of Tennessee. Bristol, Tennessee, and Bristol, Virginia see snow as early as 1 p.m. Friday, but that's just the opening act. By 3 a.m. Saturday, we're looking at light to moderate snowfall, possibly thunder snow where convective elements kick in over the Carolinas. Pro tip from a meteorologist. When you see thunder snow in the forecast, multiply expected snowfall by 1.5 times. Why? Because thunder snow indicates extreme atmospheric lift. And extreme lift means intense snowfall rates that models often underestimate. Wind speeds are increasing, but it's not until later Saturday morning into Sunday when things get genuinely catastrophic. You're seeing this on your screen right now. All that blue indicates moderate to heavy snowfall accumulating across Charlotte, Raleigh, into South Carolina. Myrtle Beach could get hammered. Augusta and even parts of Atlanta, Georgia, are looking at rare, significant accumulation. Wilmington and Cape Hatteras, you're staring down heavy snowfall plus damaging winds that rapidly increase throughout Saturday. Okay, this is where it gets absolutely wild, and I need you to pay very close attention because this part could save your life. By early Sunday morning around midnight, we're talking big-time heavy snowfall with damaging offshore northerly winds creating full blizzard conditions. Even though snowfall rates might be 1 to 3 inches per hour, the wind whips that snow everywhere, creating drifts that'll bury cars. I'm zooming in on your area now. Newport News gets significant snowfall. And as we extend into Sunday, some works into the Northeast. Now watch what happens when I overlay the European and GFS models. They disagree by 50 miles on the track. Here's something I learned from 15 years forecasting. When Euro and GFS disagree by more than 50 miles, the storm always goes between them. Not once has it gone to the extreme. So when you see Euro offshore and GFS inland, the truth is right down the middle. And that's bad news for the Carolinas because that middle track puts you directly in the bullseye for maximum snow and wind. For Cape Cod and Nantucket, European model and other guidance continue trending offshore, so I don't expect much snow there. Maybe 1 to 2 inches for Cape Cod and Nantucket, but further inland Massachusetts, no snow expected with this nor'easter for once. All right, let me break down snowfall forecast using the national blend of models, which has been the most accurate guidance this season. If you're in the danger zone, these cities are about to get buried. Raleigh, 8 to 12 inches. Charlotte, 8 to 12 inches. Cape Hatteras along the coast, 10 to 15 inches due to intense lift. Wilmington, 6 to 8 inches. Newport News, 8 inches. Roanoke, Virginia, 6 to 10 inches. And here's the kicker. These are conservative estimates based on current track. If the storm shifts 20 miles west like I think it might, add 3 to 5 inches to all these totals. Mountain areas near Bristol, Tennessee, 4 to 8 inches. Johnson City, 6 to 10 inches. Knoxville, 1 to 2 inches. Atlanta, Georgia, 1 to 3 inches, which is rare and significant. This will shut the city down for days. Across South Carolina, 3 to 7 inches widespread. And folks, that's crippling for infrastructure not designed for snow. Watch zone cities where track matters tremendously. New York City, 1 to 2 inches. Not a major event for you. Delaware and New Jersey, 2 to 4 inches. Maryland, like Easton, 2 to 3 inches. These are manageable totals. Cape Cod, 2 to 4 inches still up in the air. Rhode Island, similar, but honestly, you're dodging the worst of this. Now, here's something that just came in on the latest model run that changes everything. And I mean everything. The 0-hour GFS just showed a track 15 miles closer to the coast than the previous run, which means higher snowfall for the mid-Atlantic. Washington, D.C. and Baltimore, you just went from 2 to 5 inches up to potentially 6 to 9 inches if this trend continues. Philadelphia, you're now looking at 5 to 8 inches instead of 3 to 7. This is developing fast. I'll have another update tonight at 9 p.m. live stream with the absolute latest. Set an alarm right now. You need to see this. Let me show you the upper level dynamics. The 500 millibar chart shows a very well-defined vorticity maximum over the upper Midwest. This trough axis is going to pivot rapidly into the southeast. Watch this rotate very quickly into Friday night and Saturday morning. Out ahead of this, significant baroclinic deepening at the surface with cyclogenesis developing right off the North Carolina coast. There's massive upper level ascent, baroclinic instability getting involved, creating a strengthening, well-organized system. Look at this, very intense upper level energy. That's why this is particularly dangerous for North Carolina, especially Cape Hatteras. Wind gusts are going to be formidably dangerous. And check out the surface wind plot showing what's coming. As upper level energy ejects into the southeast late Friday night, this low deepens explosively with sustained winds over Florida. 25 to 40 miles per hour sustained, leading to downed trees and power lines across the entire state. There's even potential for flurries along the coast near Sarasota and Tampa, Florida. Extremely rare this far south. But what happens next is genuinely terrifying. This low gets very deep with sustained winds along Cape Hatteras coast. 45 to 55 miles per hour sustained with gusts possibly over 80 to 90 miles per hour in the most exposed areas. That's hurricane force winds, folks. This is going to tear roofs off buildings, snap power poles like toothpicks. Strong winds in higher elevations of the Carolinas and Virginia, then this low marches northeastward, bringing strong winds to the northeast. Now let me give you current conditions for cities nationwide, and I'm grouping these by impact level so you know exactly where you stand. Critical blizzard zone. Charlotte, heavy snowfall, 4 to 8 inches with near blizzard conditions, 25 to 35 degrees. Raleigh, full blizzard conditions near coast with heavy snow, 25 to 35 degrees. This is the real deal. Virginia Beach experiencing full blizzard, 6 to 12 inches with 50-mile-per-hour winds minimum, 20 to 30 degrees. Wilmington getting slammed 6 to 8 inches with damaging coastal winds. Prepare for extended power outages. Snow impact zone. Washington, D.C. snow and wind with upgraded forecast, now potentially 6 to 9 inches, 25 to 35 degrees. Baltimore, blizzard-like conditions with heavy snow, 20 to 30 degrees, major disruptions expected. Philadelphia upgraded to 5 to 8 inches with strong winds, 20 to 30 degrees, significant event developing. Boston snow increasing gradually, 6 to 12 inches possible on coast, 15 to 25 degrees with dangerous wind chills. New York City, light to moderate snow, 1 to 2 inches, strong winds but no major accumulation, 20 to 30 degrees. Rare snow zone. Atlanta starting to feel rare significant snowstorm, 1 to 3 inches shuts the city down, 25 to 40 degrees. Nashville cold with light snow possible, 20 to 35 degrees as system brushes region. Memphis cold at 25 to 40 degrees, watching for potential ice as system passes south. Extreme cold zone. Chicago brutal cold lingering from previous storm, 0 to 15 degrees with dangerous wind chills below minus 20. Detroit, bitter cold with possible lake effect snow, 5 to 20 degrees, frostbite in under 10 minutes. Indianapolis, extreme cold, 5 to 20 degrees, life-threatening wind chills. This is genuinely dangerous. Milwaukee, among coldest in nation, at 0 to 15 degrees, wind chills approaching minus 30. Minneapolis, extreme sub-zero, minus 5 to 10 degrees. This is Arctic-level cold for the lower 48. Columbus cold with light snow, 10 to 25 degrees. Omaha, extreme cold, 0 to 15 degrees. Kansas City, cold, 10 to 25 degrees. Wichita, similar conditions. Des Moines, brutal, at 5 to 15 degrees. Cold impact south. Dallas and Fort Worth, cold, 25 to 40 degrees. Houston, unusually cold, 30 to 45 degrees. San Antonio, record cold with warnings, 20 to 35 degrees. Austin, freezing, 30 to 45 degrees. New Orleans, unusually cold, 35 to 50 degrees. Tulsa, cold, 20 to 35 degrees. Oklahoma City, similar. Florida, cold wave. Jacksonville, unusually cold, possible record lows, 35 to 50 degrees. Infrastructure not designed for this. Orlando, cold, 45 to 60 degrees, significantly below normal. Tampa, 45 to 60 degrees, rare for Gulf Coast. Miami, possible record cold, 45 to 60 degrees. Wind chills could hit low 20s Sunday morning. Absolutely crazy. Additional cities, Louisville, 15 to 30 degrees. Lexington, similar. St. Louis, 15 to 30 degrees. Pittsburgh, snow and cold, 15 to 30 degrees. Cleveland, 10 to 25 degrees. Cincinnati, 15 to 30 degrees. Arlington, Texas, cold, 25 to 40 degrees. Corpus Christi, cold, 40 to 55 degrees. Bakersfield, cool, 50 to 60 degrees. Riverside, warm, 55 to 65 degrees. Irvine, mild, 55 to 65 degrees. Both California cities dodging winter completely. West Coast, lucky zone. Los Angeles, clear, 60 to 70 degrees. San Diego, mild, 55 to 65 degrees. San Francisco, cool with fog, 50 to 60 degrees. Oakland, 50 to 60 degrees. San Jose, similar. Sacramento, cool, 45 to 55 degrees. Fresno, similar. Phoenix, warm and sunny, 65 to 75 degrees. Tucson, warm, 60 to 70 degrees. Las Vegas, cool, 45 to 55 degrees. Albuquerque, cold, 30 to 45 degrees. Seattle and Portland, rain or light snow, 35 to 45 degrees, typical Pacific Northwest winter. Denver, cold with possible light snow, 20 to 35 degrees. Colorado Springs, 20 to 35 degrees. Extreme outliers. Anchorage, Alaska, very cold, well below 0 degrees, typical Arctic conditions. Honolulu, Hawaii, warm, 70 to 80 degrees. Paradise. Now here's where I need you to stop everything and listen, because the next 3 minutes contain information that could literally save your life. You have a 3-hour window starting right now to prepare. Grocery stores will be completely out of essentials by 4 p.m. today. I called 3 stores in Raleigh this morning. They're already down to 20% stock on bread, and milk is going fast. Gas stations will have 45-minute lines by 6 p.m. tonight. If you need to fill up, you need to do it in the next 2 hours, not later, now. Hardware stores sold out of generators at 10 a.m. this morning. If you don't have backup heat, you have one option left. Go to Walmart right now. The Raleigh location still has 3 portable heaters as of 1 hour ago, but they won't last. Here are the 4 preparation steps nobody's talking about, and step 3 literally saved my neighbor during the last 3-day outage. Step 1. Put your phone in airplane mode overnight to save 40% more battery. Turn it on only to check updates every few hours. Step 2. Fill Ziploc bags with water and freeze them, not ice cube trays. Bags take less space and melt slower, giving you 2 extra days of cold food. Step 3. After cooking, crack your oven door open to heat your kitchen. This works even when power's out if you have a gas stove. Step 4. Text, don't call. Texts use 1/100th the battery and go through when calls can't. Save voice calls for genuine emergencies only. Now the standard prep, charge everything to 100%. Phones, laptops, tablets, battery packs, flashlights, everything with a battery. Power outages aren't a maybe with 60 to 90 mile per hour gust. They're guaranteed in coastal areas, probable everywhere else. Fill bathtubs and large containers with water before tonight. If you lose power with well water, you have 0 water for anything. Test your backup heating plan right this second. If you have a generator, make sure it runs. If you have a fireplace, verify chimney is clear. Here's what kills people every single winter storm, and I'm going to be brutally honest because lives are at stake. Carbon monoxide poisoning from running generators, grills, or camping stoves indoors. This is silent and deadly. Generators must be 20 feet from your house. Exhaust pointed away from all windows and doors. No exceptions. This kills families. Hypothermia, when power goes out and you can't maintain safe temperature. Watch for shivering, confusion, slurred speech. These are emergency signs. Frostbite occurs in minutes with these wind chills, especially in areas not used to extreme cold. Cover all exposed skin completely. Last week, a viewer messaged me saying my forecast saved her grandmother's life. She evacuated before roads iced over. That's why I do these detailed breakdowns. Not for views, but because preparation literally makes the difference between life and death. Okay, this just came in and it changes everything. I need to show you what's developing for Tuesday and Wednesday next week. Both GFS and European models now showing agreement on a significant system impacting central and southern Missouri, southern Illinois, parts of Arkansas. This could bring heavy snowfall with whiteout conditions, plus potential for a crippling ice storm across parts of Kentucky. This wasn't on models 3 days ago. Now both major models agree this is a quick sneaker system that could catch millions off guard. If you're in Missouri, Illinois, Arkansas, Indiana, you need to be watching this closely. I'll have updates in tonight's live stream. You're not going to believe what's coming behind this weekend storm. The Arctic temperatures are absolutely brutal. Wind chills plummet into teens and single digits across the entire southeast, including Appalachians of Tennessee. Bristol, Tennessee wind chill values as low as minus 15 degrees both Sunday and Monday morning. This is Arctic level cold. Carolinas see similar dangerous, potentially life-threatening wind chills. And down in Miami, Florida, wind chills could hit low 20s. If you think it's cold right now, wait until Sunday and Monday when these wind chills become genuinely life-threatening for unprepared areas. Let me address driving because I know people are wondering. The answer is absolutely not if you're in blizzard warning zones Saturday and Sunday. Blizzard conditions mean zero visibility. You cannot see your hood, let alone the road or other vehicles. It's complete whiteout. With 4 to 5 inch per hour rates in heavy bands and 60 to 90 mile per hour winds, snow goes everywhere, creating instant massive drifts. Four-wheel drive means absolutely nothing in these conditions. Physics doesn't care about your vehicle. You cannot steer or stop on ice, period. Emergency crews will not be able to reach you. I repeat, if you crash or get stuck, you are on your own for hours, possibly days. During the 2014 storm, I watched people abandon their cars on the highway. Some didn't make it to safety. Don't be a statistic. If you absolutely must travel for genuine emergency, tell someone exact route. Keep tank full. Pack blankets, water, snacks, first aid, phone charger. If stranded, stay with vehicle. Run engine 10 minutes per hour for heat. Crack window. Constantly check exhaust isn't blocked by snow. Now let me show you the extended pattern, because over 100 temperature records will be shattered in the next 5 to 7 days. This is one of the most intense Arctic blasts in over a year, maintaining its grip through early next week with no relief in sight. By beginning of next week, things improve slightly in southern plains and southeast, but another shot of cold air hits midweek. Winter is only getting worse. For millions, this is not a one-and-done situation. The pattern is locked for at least 7 to 10 days. We could see 2 to 3 more significant winter events before this pattern breaks down, possibly not until mid-February. Here's my prediction that goes against conventional forecasts. I think we see 4 major systems before February 15th, not 2 or 3. The jet stream configuration is textbook for repeated coastal storms. Every meteorologist knows this setup. Most just won't say it publicly. All right, the rule of 3, the absolute must-remember points. Screenshot this if you need to. Number 1, Carolinas and coastal Virginia. Major blizzards, 6 to 12 inches with hurricane-force wind gusts. Prepare in next 3 hours. Number 2, most dangerous period Saturday afternoon into Sunday morning when bomb cyclone peaks. This is the stay inside no matter what window. Number 3, Arctic temperatures behind storm bring life-threatening wind chills, including single digits southeast, teens in Florida, minus 15 in mountains. Number 4, another significant storm brewing Tuesday to Wednesday next week for Missouri, Illinois, Arkansas, Indiana. This pattern is relentless. Now here's exactly what I need from you, and this is about building the most prepared, most informed weather community on this platform. Comment blizzard, snow, cold, or lucky, then tell me your biggest concern. Power outages, travel safety, or extreme cold itself. I'm personally replying to every single comment for the next hour, and I want to know, are you prepared, yes or no? Be honest. If you have family in any of these cities, I need you to send them this video right now. Charlotte, Raleigh, Wilmington, Norfolk, Virginia Beach. Don't text them there's a storm coming. Send them this video with the message, "This could save your life. Watch now." I'm serious. Pause this video and send it. I'll wait 3 seconds. Okay, did you send it? Good. Because I get messages after every storm from people saying, "I wish I had shared your video with my family." Don't be that person. Over 50,000 people watched my last storm breakdown. 847 said it saved them. They had power outages, they were snowed in, but they were ready because they watched detailed forecasts like this. If this breakdown helped you understand what's coming, smash that like button. Not for me, but so more people see this. Share immediately with family in Carolinas, friends in Virginia, anyone in Southeast or Mid-Atlantic. They need this today. Not tomorrow when stores are empty and snow is falling. Not Sunday when roads are impassable. They need it right now. Subscribe and turn on notifications. I'm going live tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern with critical track updates and final snowfall totals. Set an alarm right now, 9 p.m. tonight. This is not optional if you're in the impact zone. New data is coming in hourly. Sunday morning, I'll break down next week's system and the long-range pattern, keeping winter locked in through mid-February.
Look, I'm going to be blunt with you for a second.
If you're in Charlotte, Raleigh, or Virginia Beach and you don't prepare in the next 3 hours, you're going to regret it. This isn't clickbait. This isn't fear-mongering. This is a life-threatening situation developing over the next 24 hours. I've been forecasting for 15 years. I've seen storms that looked worse on models that fizzled. This is not one of them. This is real. This is happening. And being prepared is literally the difference between inconvenience and emergency. Now stop watching. Go prepare. Stop scrolling. Stop browsing. Go to the store right now. I'll see you tonight at 9 p.m. live stream. Set that alarm. Be there. Your safety might depend on it. Stay safe. Stay warm. Take this seriously. And remember, we're all in this together. I'll see you tonight.